Nothing but net.
Nothing but net.
Episode 13. We are here. No Dree for right now. Second half of the episode, we're pretty sure he'll be here. But first half, is just me and Jeremy right now. So this is what you guys got. Alright, take it or leave it. Okay, but before we start, we want to let you guys know to like this video and subscribe to the channel because why not? If that subscribe button is red, make it gray. Alright, just help us out. Last video did okay. I know you guys can do better though. But yeah, we got a jam-packed episode for you guys. We're gonna be going crazy in depth. We're gonna be doing a bunch of stuff for you guys. So we just hope you all enjoy. And yeah, let's get right into it. Jeremy, first, anything you want to say? How you doing, bro?
Doing good, man. I'm ready to get this episode down, man.
Let's get it. So let's just start off with the playoffs. Let's go start off with the one game some people have watched and a game basically games people have flipped on and off of Philly and Atlanta. I really didn't watch the first game because I didn't care for it, but the second game
I watched it. Yeah.
So yeah, let's talk about the series.
Series. The series is shaping out the way that we all want it to be. You know, like physical, fun. Seeing seeing a young Trae Young trying to lead this Hawks team to the promised land. You know, which probably won't be this year, but years to come. You know. But
you still salty?
Been down.
Hey, you still salty for what Trae did to your Knicks? You still salty? You still pissed?
And I'm over that now, man. I'm over that. Joel's doing his thing. Like Joel's averaging over like 35, 14 rebounds, dominating the paint. Capella can't guard him. Like, come on now. Like, hey. I mean, like, just give up. Like, you know, like Capella can't guard Embiid. But
big body ass.
But game 3 is but game 3 is tonight at 6:30 ESPN. Make sure all the people watch that. Game 3 is probably one of the most important games because if you're up 2-0 and you lose game 3, no team has ever coming back from a 3-0 deficit. You know, it's over. Coming from a 3-0 deficit. So I mean, game 3 is going to be important. You know, like hopefully that we see a shootout. You know, because shootouts are probably one of the best things. So yeah. But I still got Philly in 6. So,
honestly, I had Philly in 4, but then Atlanta took a game. So I got I'm gonna go Philly in 5 because who's gonna play with Joel Embiid? How are you gonna shut down Joel? All right, Joel's playing through an injury right now, and he's still putting up some great numbers. Right, Ben Simmons is doing his thing on the offensive side of the ball. Same thing on the defensive end. On the defense, I've been praising Ben Simmons. Multiple defensive stops. He stopped DeAndre Hunter from scoring before the injury. He's just been all over the place, right? Switching on everybody. Him and Tobias. He's been on Trae Young and he's made it harder for Trae Young to score. So honestly, I love what Ben Simmons is doing. Just wow, simply great. Tobias Harris doing his thing. All right.
I mean, Harris is probably going to be one of the bigger X factors though, because like we all know who Harris is though. Like he's a low post threat. He can let me shoot the 3 ball, you know. So like he's come up huge in these playoffs.
Hey, I want to give some credit to Matisse Thybulle though. My guy's locking up. All right, Matisse Thybulle is locking the fuck up. Yes, we're gonna swear this episode, ladies and gentlemen. Deal with it. But He's been locking up, and I love that. I love watching Matisse Thybulle play defense because he's just so focused. Once he gets there, he's just bang, straight there. So, I mean, I love it. Clint's not stopping Joel. John Collins, I haven't heard anything decent happen with Collins. Bogdanovich, honestly, he's okay. I mean, shit, what is there to say?
But he shoot though. Bogdanovich can shoot though.
He can shoot that, yeah.
Well, I still got Philly in 6, so
yeah, I got Philly.
I'll get the Hawks one more game,
but I'm not giving them one more game, bro. No.
Right.
No. Right. Well, that's basically all we got to say for them. Now the next series, Milwaukee and Brooklyn. I want to start this one off. All
Go ahead.
right. These guys, they're missing out on James Harden. I actually took a few notes right here. But obviously this series in my opinion is going to go 7 games. All right.
All right.
It really will. The Nets defense is amazing. I like how they're collapsing on Giannis and just having Giannis at the perimeter cuz last game Giannis attempted 8 threes and he only made one. Man went 1 for 8. So I mean, I like that. I like how they got Blake Griffin sitting in the paint, and they got if KD has to, KD can slide and Blake can switch, or Blake can take Giannis straight up when he gets in the paint, just get there. I love the way they're playing defense on them, just trying to get the ball to Middleton, trying to just honestly not have Giannis score inside. Obviously, mid range, okay. I'm not gonna discredit him, but he can't shoot. All right, that's all I'm gonna say for Giannis. Chris Middleton, on the other hand, found his rhythm last game, but the games before that, he couldn't. Middleton was just off,
Yeah.
and that I'm giving credit to Bruce Brown because Bruce Brown is a
Bruce
great
Brown has
defender,
been amazing. Bruce Brown. He
underrated
like
defender in my
he's just
opinion.
cutting, slashing, getting offensive boards,
Hey,
and
he's
everything.
underrated in my opinion, especially on the defensive end. Bruce Brown is really a killer. All right,
But that game yesterday was sloppy though. It was a sloppy game a little bit though.
yeah, it was.
But Holly came up with the game winner. Like Brooklyn had a chance to win that game, but Milwaukee stole this game.
Hey, they
I won't
they
say that
did.
they won it, but they stole it though. So
And obviously you got KD and Kyrie just doing what they do best, doing their thing. Um, Another guy I want to shout out is literally my guy, Mike James, because this man is coming off the bench and is showing us why he was killing in Europe all those years. All right, Mike
yes,
James came in, bang, right, playmaking, shooting
yeah.
the ball, everything,
Mike James is
everything.
actually a pretty decent player. Like
He
people
is.
just watching his real.
Defensively, I like him. He doesn't focus too much on the defensive end because they had Middleton in the corner and he was like, all right, I can slack off Middleton a little bit because Giannis is gonna throw it inside to Lopez. He knew how to read the plays on the floor. He knew what they were doing. He knew when Giannis was gonna cut in. He knew when Middleton was gonna get the ball. So he was gonna be there to steal it. So that's why I love Mike James. Uh, just just a great point guard, Mike James. Please come to Chicago. I really appreciate it. But honestly, that's enough about my Bulls. That another topic for a rainy day. But honestly, what else is there to say? They lose a lot without Harden on the court. Obviously, they lose some scoring. They lose some playmaking with Harden. It's a sad loss, but he'll be back real soon to help them out. Well, what
Yeah.
else is there to say? Blake Griffin washed ass.
Come
They're
on, man. He posterized Giannis though, man.
and
Giannis,
and
hey,
and
LA Clippers Blake Griffin, man, brings back memories, man.
I saw that man posterize the fuck out of Kendrick Perkins. That's
Hey,
all. That
tell you what,
Perkins
man.
had to eat his fucking.
It was one of those. It was one of those dunks, Blake. Rise up, wham.
Didn't he also do that shit to
Yeah.
Mozgov at one point?
Yeah.
He hit KP. Not KP. Yeah, KP Kendrick Perkins. He also hit Mozgov. He also hit somebody else. But honestly,
He hit everybody, man.
he's done it to everyone. But
Yeah.
for me, I want to see DeAndre Jordan get more minutes, especially on the
He
offensive
hasn't played
press.
a single. I don't think he's played though in the playoffs. So I
He
don't
could
think
help
he's
him
played
out
that much.
tremendously on the defensive end. Obviously, he's not gonna help if Brook Lopez goes out to the perimeter. But for the inside game, you just need him to stand there with his arms up. So DeAndre
Right.
Jordan's an amazing player. He can grab you a board if you need it. Just nice. The
Right.
Bucks so far, Drew Holiday, elite defender, trying to shut down Kyrie Irving from scoring, but he's fucking Kyrie Irving. He's gonna get a bucket either way. All right. They were playing rough on KD. PJ Tucker, who the fuck do you think you are? You know who that man is? That man is Kevin fucking Durant. Get the hell out of his way. Stay on the bench. All right. Oh wait, no, he was starting last game. My bad. I apologize. But yeah.
Yeah. Next topic.
You go. I want to hear your opinion.
So far, pretty good series so far, but let me talk about this. Giannis got his second 10-second violation at the free throw line. What takes you so long to shoot a damn free throw? Like, I mean, like, is it mental? Like, why? And he airballed it too. As he called it, he shot it and he airballed it.
If you see it, most of his time is taken up dribbling, and that's what I've noticed.
He's like,
most of his time is just taken dribbling the ball.
And he's like,
yeah.
Dude, like, damn, man, you gotta take up your routine, man. But Giannis right now is not confident at the free throw line. Like, I don't think there's one game he shot over 70%. Like everything's in the low 60s, low 50s. I'm like, dude, it's just not confident, man. Like, damn, man. Like, how do you airball? Like, there's just times when he misses so damn bad that I sit there like, damn. Like, like Giannis, I don't know how many free throws he averaged in the regular season. I think he averaged like 10. But if he hit at least like 75, he would average at least like 33, 34, 35 points a game. But he's just not confident right now.
Even in the game, though. Even when you're in the game, those free throws are going to help you. If Giannis were to make those, they'd have an even bigger lead, all right? It wouldn't be a 3-point lead at the end of the game. It'd be something much more bigger. They'd have a bigger deficit.
Right. Yeah, but this summer he's gonna have to devote most of his summer trying to get that free throw shot correct.
Hey, whole jump shot, bro.
Jump shot, all that, yeah. But playmaking, he's improved. Defense, huh?
Imagine that man hitting a three.
I mean, like I said, if Giannis can have one season shooting over 35% from three, the league is at his mercy. So like it's just all on him. So
hey, Jay, I wanted to say this. All right, PJ Tucker really pissed me off last night. All right, PJ, he's KD. I don't care how skinny he is, he'll still fuck you up. All right, PJ, nothing against you. All right, I like PJ Tucker, but get out of that man's way, okay? Get out of his way.
Hey, PJ Tucker's trying, man. Give him credit, man.
He's trying.
He's trying.
I wanted to talk about Drew Holiday hitting a few clutch shots. He's been great for them this
year. He struggled last night. He only had like 9 points last night.
He did, but he did hit a few clutch threes. That's where those 9 points came from. There were some good shots that I saw. But overall, Brook Lopez just playing their roles well, doing their part. Drew Holiday knows if it doesn't work out for him offensively, he's gonna make up for it on the defensive end. So that's a real big benefit, and that's what I enjoy watching. But you want to go to the next series?
Yes, sir. I got Nets in 7. So
I got Nets in 7 as well. I'm sorry, Giannis, but Nets in 7. That's all I'm gonna say. Nets in 7.
Brooklyn's time, man.
Yeah, that's facts. Our next series, you know what? I'm gonna skip Utah LA. We'll save that one for the end of this. But I want to go Denver and Phoenix because that series is real interesting to me.
Man.
One thing I wanted to say is Christopher Emmanuel Paul Point motherfucking God. All right.
Hey, no need to talk about that shoulder injury no more. He's 100% healthy.
Hey, I judged him saying that his shot wasn't right, his jump shot wasn't that good, and you could see it. It wasn't the same Chris Paul.
Right. Because Chris Paul hits at least 95% of his mid-range shots.
Hey, his injury's gone. Now his shot's back. He's still playmaking real well.
Dude had like 17 and 15 assists. Like, bro, like I said, Chris Paul can have a game with like 9 points, but it'll get you 18 assists and like at least great defense too. So like, bro, his impact on his team is absolutely amazing though. Could you see like Bridges? Let me tell you something. Mikal Bridges is definitely gonna get paid this summer. DeAndre Ayton definitely gonna get paid. Like, bro, like Chris Paul's gonna get guys paid.
Listen, I'm surprised I'm saying this, but Chicago, if you want to let Alex be a happy Bulls fan, go out and chase that man Mikal Bridges because we need defense on this goddamn team. But
hey man, bro. Denver's in
Bridges,
Denver is in
all
Denver right now is in a
credit
lot
to
of
him.
trouble.
Credit to Mikal. All right, he's just doing amazing. He can.
And you see that the impact of losing a player like Jamal Murray is because outside of Jokic, who else is a consistent scoring threat though?
Michael Porter Jr. a bucket.
Yeah, I know, but when Porter can go inconsistent sometimes though. You know what I'm saying? Like
Defensively, I
there
see
was a
it.
game in
But if
Portland.
you Porter, he can get you a bucket though. Defensively, I don't see Michael Porter. He breaks down every time on the defensive end, just flat out break down. He'll let Mikal get in the corner and hit the shot. He'll
Right.
let whoever he's
But
guarding
this
just
team needs like
shoot.
another scorer though, for real though, because like Jokic, he had a good game, like 24 and 13, but like there was no energy, there was no defense. Like I'm like, this team just shut down, man.
Hey, I want to know what people are why people are talking so much about Marcus Howard because those first few games, he had like 9 points and man's name was trending. All right, but shout out Marcus Howard, bro. That's what we all live for to see those dudes come up and just watch them.
Yeah.
But
But
with
Devin
the
Booker doesn't
Suns,
have to even do that much.
hey,
Booker doesn't have to score
he
30. Like
doesn't. He
Booker can
doesn't.
have like 19, but you see Chris Paul have 20, Aiden have 20, Mikal Bridges have 23.
Hey, Mikal Bridges is such a good two-way player. He's gonna get you the bucket on the offensive end, hustle back 94 feet, make a great defensive play. All right, whether he gets a steal, throws it to Ayton or CP, whoever the fuck is bolting down the court, I just love it. I love everything I'm seeing from him.
But for Denver, if they lose this game, it's over.
And it is, and it's sad because first we gotta say congrats to Nikola Jokic for winning
Yes.
MVP.
Congratulations to Jokic. I already had him as my MVP. Played all
See,
72 games.
with that though, I want to say if they lose, then now people they're gonna talk. Curry should have got the award. Curry this, Curry that.
No.
I don't.
Curry honestly shouldn't even be in the conversation though, because like where like he was though in the
For
standings
me,
though.
if you're basing it off stats, all right, fine, give it to
Like
Curry.
stats, yeah, but look at like team success too. He was fighting for a playing spot.
Uh huh.
You know what I'm saying? So like, no.
Well, with Jokic winning this though, I'm very happy he won it. But Denver really has to step it up. They did get back Will Barton, and he's gonna help him. He's gonna help him out on the defensive end really well. I love everything Will Barton brings to this team. Michael Porter Jr. offensively, like I said, great. Defensively, he's got to work. He really does have to work on it. Marcus Howard can get you a bucket, but I mean that's about it. You're starting Falcando Campazzo. Campazzo okay for a playmaker, but I'd rather start Monte Morris. All right, because Monte Morris is a solid player. Like a few games ago, he gave you 27 while coming off the bench. All right, I don't know what more you could ask for. Play that man in the starting lineup. I want to see that. Obviously, everybody wants Bobo to get some more minutes. I'd like to see that. Bobo is the guy, but Jokic, he's doing everything he can. And it's just not. I don't know if it's not working out. I don't know if he's not feeling it. I don't know what it is, but he can't be doing this by himself. You need a guy. You always need that number 2 or that number 3. You need guys around you.
Right.
And what Denver has going is okay, but they definitely can do more.
Right.
Phoenix, I want to give credit to DeAndre Ayton for holding his own on the defensive end against Jokic because every time Jokic plays a good big man, he gets him into foul trouble early. They'll probably have like 3-4 fouls in like the first half, and he might even foul them out at the end of the game. All right, Jokic is just that good. When he sees a modern day center, he's just feasting on him. Right, he draws a foul, he draws a foul, he draws a foul every time he gets to the basket, and that's one thing I learned from watching him is that Jokic loves to just get those other big men pissed off and foul them out. But Ayton had one foul that whole game on him. Held his own, played good defense. Obviously, you're not going to shut down Jokic, but you're making it harder for him to score the basketball. And you need him to shoot over you, which is going to be pretty hard because some of his shots were off balance. Some of his shots weren't even falling. But overall, D-Book doing his thing. Shout out Devin Booker. wet like on book. Chris Paul, point guard. I
Oh
want to see.
God,
I
Christopher
want to see what he does
Emmanuel
tonight.
Paul.
I want to see what he does tonight. How good he's gonna be.
I'm
But
calling it right now. 25 points and 15 assists.
you know
I'm
what?
calling
Give me, give me this. Give me a 30 piece for Chris Paul. 30, 15, and somehow, some way, 10 rebounds. He's gonna have a triple double tonight.
You got a triple double, okay.
I got
And the
CP.
Phoenix win too. So
Yeah, I got CP on the triple double watch. As much as I love Denver, as much as I love Jokic, as much as I want them to win, I still want to see Chris Paul just
just
collect
dominate the
fucking
game.
balls out there.
Because
McAllister
Chris Paul controls the game the way that he wants to.
yeah.
He's the guy that controls
And like I said a couple episodes ago, without Chris Paul on the floor, the Suns really show their age. All right, Cameron Payne, he's out there. He doesn't know whether to make the right pass or to shoot the ball.
No, actually, when Cameron Payne is actually in the game, he's actually doing good things though, for
Good,
real.
he's good, but the team shows their age. You're a youngest team in the playoffs, and they don't know what to do. They don't know if this is a situation where
Looks
you pass the
well,
ball.
by the way that I've been watching the games, it looks like they know exactly what they're doing. So,
No,
but
they've been breaking down against LA. They broke down a lot. CP was just sitting on the bench. He can't coach him on the floor, tell him where to go, what plays to run, what to do.
right.
But Mikal Bridges for me, I got Mikal having a solid 15 piece. All right, I got Mikal Bridges clocking in probably 2 or 3 steals. He's I want him to honestly be on Michael Porter Jr. If he can shut down Michael Porter Jr. or just completely stop MPJ from scoring, that's really gonna help Phoenix out. Because who else is gonna be Denver's bucket getter besides Jokic and Porter Jr.? Will Barton, but Will Barton just came off an injury.
Right.
So is he gonna be that solid like we need him to?
Right.
We don't know yet. So
We shall see.
yeah, you want to go to the next series?
Yes, sir.
Utah Jazz and the LA Clippers. Now, ladies and gentlemen, before we start the series, me and Jeremy both have to issue a apology to one of the Jazz players for criticizing him for getting that big of a contract and being too one-dimensional, as we said it. Rudy Gobert, I'll go first. I'm sorry. All right, I'm sorry for saying what I said. Defensively, monster on the defensive end, clutch play after clutch play. Offensively, you can still do a little bit better, but I'm not one to judge. All right, you can do better. All right, I just love watching the game. I love debating the game. I love analyzing the game. Rudy, I know you can do a little bit better. I just want to see you get out there, get in the paint more. Just you're already in the paint, but I want to see you get some more ferocious dunks. I want to see you just get there with more aggression. And yeah, Jeremy, would you like to?
Yeah.
Would you like to
Apologize, Rudy Gobert. He has won 3 Defensive Player of the Year awards in the last 4 years. Last year was Giannis, but dominant defensive player. I think what really sealed the deal for him was that block on Marcus Morris in Game 1. I was like, yep. Even though it was the playoffs though, but like it was, it really showed like who he is as a defensive player.
As a
Like
defensive player, I knew he always had it as a defensive player. All right.
I always knew that too, but yeah.
Yeah.
But we always questioned his perimeter defense though, not his interior defense. It was
Yeah.
it was the perimeter, but he has improved on that. Like Gobert is the Jazz defense too. So like Gobert, he averaged like 3 blocks a game. That's incredible. So yeah, like I got nothing else to say, but he's just a monster on the interior. So
the defense all runs through him, right? Like I said, if the Mavericks were to pull off that Game 7, he'd have a hard time guarding KP because KP would be out on the perimeter, and we'd all be criticizing Rudy and saying that Rudy can't guard the perimeter and he can only play interior defense. But this interior defense is helping them out a lot. The pick and roll defense is helping them out a lot. All right, Rudy Gobert is defending the pick and roll like a motherfucker. All right, he's defending that shit. All right. Obviously, offensively, I love the pick and roll between him and Don. It's always been pure money. All right, Donovan Mitchell, I'm gonna give him his flowers right now. Amazing. All right, doing some great things. I like how he chooses who he gets, right? He says, I'm going to guard you.
And he's still dropping 35, 40 points a night.
Yes, he's still dropping 35, and he's playing against Paul George and Kawhi Leonard.
Like, imagine a Jazz and Phoenix Western Conference Finals matchup, though. Like, you can have Chris Paul in the finals, or you can have Donovan Mitchell.
No. I don't want to talk about that because then you're going to have NBA Twitter going crazy. Who's better, Don or D Book? Don or D Book?
Hey,
I've always hated that.
That could be, that could be another Murray and you know how like a shootout with Murray and Don last year, man. We can see a D Book and Mitchell shootout, man.
Didn't Don average like 36 in the bubble?
Yeah, I mean both of them averaged over 30 points last year in the playoffs. So imagine the D Book and the Don,
from the stats I saw, he was averaging 36 points. He was shooting 50% from the field. 50%.
Murray was shooting like 50% from the field, 60 from three, 97 from the free throw line. Mitchell was averaging like 35, shooting 50, 55 from the field, 60 from the three, 99 free throw line.
36, 50, and if I'm not mistaken, he was 36, 50, and 50. So
something like that, man. I'm like,
that's a nice stat.
Damn, man.
Yeah.
Like, bro. Hey, you know what's crazy is that like Donovan Mitchell was drafted by the Denver Nuggets.
And now he's torching them. Or he's not gonna torch him yet, but
so imagine if Murray and Mitchell stayed. Bro, I'm walking out.
He's walking out again, ladies and gentlemen.
Bro, like, come on, man. Like,
hey, Jeremy, like I said, we can discuss that in a later episode. We can have a whole what if episode, fulfilling fans' fantasies. All right, what if
it's just crazy though, man. Like, damn, man. We could have had a core of Jokic, Mitchell, and Murray, and Porter Jr. if he developed. Yeah. If he stays like this. So
see, with Don though, the thing is all the offense is running through him. Obviously, Joe Ingles, sniper. All right, sniper from three.
Bogdanovich, sniper.
Hey, Bogdanovich, another sniper. Hey,
Clarkson off the bench.
Clarkson, sniper again. Royce O'Neal, that man can grab a fucking rebound, bro. Royce O'Neal just give me that. Defensively, I've been praising Royce O'Neal this whole season. Royce O'Neal is just wow on the defensive end. Just gets in the paint, mine every single time. And I like this team, but they lose out Mike Conley for like a game or two, so that's gonna be sad not having Mike Conley alongside Don, especially now on the offensive end, because Mike Conley's been helping them out a lot. Mike Conley and Don Mitchell have been impressing me this whole year, right? Coming in, I was saying Mike Conley wasn't worth that money. He wasn't worth the starting spot, basically. I was saying he shouldn't be in Utah. But then I started watching a few of his games and I was like, all right, this man is a very competent point guard. He can shoot the ball. He can play make. He has great finishing ability. He has good court vision. He can see where you're at on the floor. He can space the floor too. The Jazz's spacing is kind of nice. I'm not going to lie. All right, they can space the floor really well. And yeah, the bench depth on that team is nice. I just love
the Jazz have a legit chance to actually go to the finals, man.
Hey, but you know who's gonna stop them? Michael Jordan in the Chicago. Oh wait, no, that was in the 90s. My bad. I'm living in the past. Oops, my bad. But now let's get.
What you doing? Stop, Allie. You stop it, Allie. You know exactly what you was doing. Come on.
Hey, I was just trying to be a happy Bulls fan, bro. I was just trying to be a happy Bulls fan. All right. But let's talk about the Los Angeles Clippers.
I don't want to talk about them, man. Let me just tell you something, man. Like, it's bad enough when why does Paul George always have bad games in Utah, man? I get that it's the altitude, you're up in the mountains, but 4 for 16 in 20 points, man. I don't know, man. Like why? Like, the Clippers are probably one of the most frustrating playoff teams, man.
They can be a frustrating playoff team, but the way I see it and what I've been watching and seeing from them, I am not going to be surprised if they come back and win these next 2 games in LA. I really
I
won't.
wouldn't be
I'll come
surprised
on the
either
pod.
because they were down 0-2
Hey,
anyways.
I'm gonna come on the pod and just say they did what they did. All right. I'm gonna come on here and just say Clippers did their thing. All right. Now I fucking hate how all the pandemic peace lender is still going on. All right.
Oh man, it was crazy, man. It was I
Hey,
was like,
the man just has a bad night. Everybody has a bad shooting night sometimes. All right. Kawhi
yeah,
Leonard is an absolute monster. All right. Kawhi's averaging the highest points for the Clippers. All right. Just Kawhi Leonard's basically doing what Kawhi Leonard always does. All right. He's
yeah.
gonna
Kawhi Leonard's going to give you 30 points in the playoffs anyway. So like,
exactly.
you're not going to expect nothing less from him.
Yeah, he's getting 30 plus, whatever. He's going to find his spots. All right, he shoots a mid-range shot. He's good from there. He's going to keep shooting from that spot. He's going to get in there relentlessly, finish over you. He's going to shoot the three ball sometimes. It all just it depends on how he feels. For me, though, Reggie Jackson, you're okay. Get off the court. All right. You need somebody to rough up Donovan Mitchell. Why are you not putting in Patrick Beverly? All right. Now, as much as I love Patty Bev, as much shit Dree can say, oh, Patty Bev, hack. I don't care. You need a guy to hack the shit out of Don. You need a guy to get in there and play rough. All right. We're not playing bitch basketball. This is the playoffs. You gotta play fucking hard. All right. I want to see a fight. Damn. All right.
Malice in the Palace, Malice in Utah.
Hey, it doesn't matter, all right? I'm tired of it. All right, Reggie Jackson, he's a good defender, but Don's still dropping 35 on you. He's still going to drop 35, 40 on you. Paul George, great two-way player. Where's the defense at? Kawhi Leonard, Ivica Zubac, who else is playing some good defense? Basically, only the bigs are playing good defense, right? And Kawhi. That's it.
Yeah,
All right,
but
there's no defensive guard play from the Clippers, at least from what I've seen. Reggie Jackson, okay, fine, good, but everybody else is just decent. All right,
like Don's a special player.
hey, I'm not gonna lie, bro. That is sad. All right, everything that the Clippers are just.
But I still have Clippers in 6 though. I think the Jazz. Well, no, let me change that. I got Clippers in 7.
I gotta go in 7 games, but I'm not deciding a winner yet. I can't.
You know what? Yeah. It's going to 7. But I can't really decide yet. Like I have to see how the next 2 games go first.
Yeah. I don't need the next 2. I gotta see how the next game goes. I really gotta go deep into it, give my analysis, just all in depth, figuring it out. So
Right. Yeah. We'll see.
yeah,
Hey, but the Jazz, like this is actually like this is their window right here, man. Like
what window?
well, I mean, this is the perfect time to actually go to the finals and actually compete, though, because
Listen,
wait till
Why Leonard is gonna turn into MJ?
wait till AD and Bron get healthy next year.
Listen. I would not be surprised if Don and Rudy turned into Stockton and Malone and Kawhi and PG somehow magically turned into MJ and Scotty. All right, I won't be surprised. Okay,
Final shot, man.
If the Clippers come back, I'm not gonna.
I'm not gonna be surprised. Like
not either.
No,
because that's what they do. All right, they formed this team together, and people are saying, why did Kawhi get PG? Because PG is a great two-way player. He's one of the best two-way players in the league. All right, he's gonna get you a bucket. He's gonna hustle back 94 feet. Another one. All right, he's gonna make a good defensive play. Same like Mikal Bridges. Good defensive play on one end. He's gonna take the ball all the way, lay it in, shoot the three, whatever.
Right.
It's all solid. Kawhi's gonna get to his spot on the floor, like I said. He's gonna shoot 2-3 shots from different places on the court. Wherever it falls, that's where he's gonna keep shooting from. The mid-range Kawhi is always a killer. His fadeaway shot, unstoppable. He drives in, he's gonna dunk. I won't be surprised if he catches a poster. All right, that's Kawhi Leonard. His foot speed, fast as hell. Just simple.
Clippers better watch out. Hey, the Jazz are coming for the throats.
No, I still have faith in the Clippers. I think the Clippers can do some great shit. All right, I love to see the Clippers But yeah. But we unfortunately did not get to hear Dree's opinions. We're gonna get into the second half of the episode, and we're gonna talk about a few topics and get Dree's opinions there. But yeah. So we're one more time with the Clippers. Just they gotta figure some shit out. They lost Serge Ibaka right before this podcast episode has been recorded. We got the news that Serge Ibaka is out the rest of the season. So unfortunately,
back surgery, yeah. He could have been a great X factor too, because Clippers can play small ball and Ibaka can shoot the three really well, so they could have stretched Gobert beyond the paint, and it could really expose to driving lanes for Kawhi and Paul George to to go and operate. So yeah,
and they also Serge would have helped them defend the Don and Rudy pick and roll pretty well, because the way Rudy's defending the Clippers pick and roll is just nice.
Ibaka's won the defense player of the year like how many times? Like 3-4 times, right? I forgot. Like I don't know how many times, but hey, Ibaka, Thunder or Ibaka, man. If y'all had time, go watch Serge Ibaka Thunder highlights, man.
Hey, back then he wasn't known as Serge Ibaka. He was known as Serge Ibaka.
A blocker, man. A blocker.
That man could block the fucking basketball. That man unstoppable on the defensive end.
I was watching his highlights like not too long ago. Like I was saying, like this dude been an all-star.
Yeah,
he should have been an all-star, man. For real, man.
That defense is Serge
blocker.
Boogie Cousins got a few minutes as well. All right. Yeah. Let's shout out DeMarcus Cousins. All right, did pretty well. Okay, he's gonna get more minutes now. Obviously, with Serge being out.
And that injury, man. I still think about it every day, man.
Hey, I think about it. Boogie was the best center in the league.
He lost out on $200 million, man.
Hey, at one point, DeMarcus Cousins was what Nikola
was the best center in the NBA.
The best center in the NBA at one point. Yeah.
He was the best center.
For me, it was DeMarcus and Joakim. Those were the two guys. Like how it is Jokic and Embiid. That's how I was. DeMarcus and Joakim. Those were two guys, two centers who I really watched and watched them really play basketball. And Boogie's at game after game, great games. So shout out to him. I hope.
Shout out to DeMarcus, man. Hopefully that he can somehow get to at least 15 and 8 rebounds.
That man better average a whole double. I want to see that man get 15 and 10. All right.
Yeah, 15 and 10.
Yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get to the second half of this episode. Now, we did promise you guys Dree would be joining us, but fortunately, Dree's got business to do outside of the podcast. So he will be here next week for sure, though. We will get on his ass. But he's gonna be here next week. So we hope you guys just enjoy this episode with me and Jeremy. But let's go get into our next topic. Kristaps Porzingis obviously voiced his opinion with the Mavericks and how he feels. So I'm not hating on him, but I'm gonna say a few things. Okay, I'm gonna say a few.
No.
First off, you are 7'3". Okay, play some defense. Box out. All right. God damn it. Box out. Get in the paint. Fight for a rebound. Play some defense. He's not even doing that. And then I want him to get to a basket more aggressively. That's never been his game. He's never been an aggressive finisher like that. We didn't even we saw a little bit of him from that in New York, but that was New York, KP. This is different, all right? Motherfucker, get in. All right, I get it. You want to go in the 3-point line, make the basket. Quit shooting over players. You have a whole size mismatch. Easy points, easy baskets, and you are not taking the opportunity. You are not getting in. How hard is it? No wonder why you feel like you don't like a fucking co-star. All right, you're ass. I'm sorry to tell you, but you're ass. All right, damn.
I mean,
I'm not hating on him. I'm just speaking the truth. I'm speaking from my mind.
Yeah, I gotta agree with you, man. You gotta hope, you're a mismatch problem, man. Like for real, like when you got Marcus Morris guarding you, like you can't pass that up, man. You gotta go in and be aggressive and bully him, man. Like eight, no way, man. Like 7-3, man. Like you're told that all the guys on the court except Boban. So but still, man, like when you have Marcus Morris guarding you, who's a solid 6'7", like you gotta bully him, man. Like, damn,
Are
like
you
he's too
that
worried
fucking
about shooting.
fragile? Okay, listen.
Hey, man.
There are two bigs in this league that have been pissing me off this season, and I hate watching. Kristaps Porzingis and Lauri Markkanen. I had to live with watching Lauri Markkanen play basketball because he was on my team. All right, I watched this man be late on every single fucking closeout. Kyle Anderson's slow ass fucking shot. Markkanen couldn't even fucking block him, dude. He was always late on the closeout. Always late closing out. Why? Why? All right, same thing with KP. All right, KP can shoot. All right, but you have to make him. You have to make him. All right, that's what I'm gonna say. All you have to do is just make him. Fucking.
Yeah, it's sad. It's sad to see what's going on in the. It's sad. It's sad.
Now, if you trade
That contract is looking terrible, man.
hey, let's talk about him being traded though. You trade him, you're for sure not getting an all-star back for him. No fucking chance.
His value is so low right now. Like his trade value is so low. It's so
Right.
low right now. You're not going to get equitable. You're not going to get equitable value back for
You're
him.
not.
I mean, like you might as well just stick with it and just ride it out.
Why even stick with it? Solid third option, fine.
Nobody's not going to get that contract, man. Nobody doesn't want it.
They can keep him. All right. You can have KP not as a co-star Luka, as a third option though, okay? Because if you have him as that third option, you can trade and bring in a second guy to actually help with scoring alongside Luka. And if both Luka and whoever the fucking second option is, put KP in there. You know how many times it stressed me out to watch Tim Hardaway Jr. have to put up more points than KP? And I've seen Tim Hardaway Jr. struggle shooting the basketball. All right? Or, hell, KP will give him a pick, right? And he'll fade. He'll fade. Why are you fading? Pick and roll to the basket. Quit going to the 3-point line.
Right.
All right, I don't get it. All right, Dallas pulled off this big trade. They did this to help Luka and KP put them together. We were gonna get this great duo, and now look at this. All right, I don't know. Dallas just gotta fix it. All right, now I've seen KP and Kemba. I saw a KP for Kemba Walker because Kemba wants out of Boston too, which we'll get to later. But no, I do not want Kemba Walker in Dallas. I do not want Kemba Walker with that talented of a player.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, how do you feel?
I mean, like that contract is looking terrible right now, man. Like I remember, somebody said that Kristaps Porzingis was a throw-in. He is a throw-in player now because he's not playing at the all-star level though. Like bro, like it's just you're 7'3". You're supposed to be a unicorn, which you're not a unicorn no more. You're just a pony or something. Yeah, but bro, like get your ass in the paint. That's all I'm gonna say. Get your ass in the paint. Like I got nothing to say.
I've heard this several times. King of Fourth Quarter even said this. He said KP is a small forward in a 7'3" body. Yeah. But not even the small forward is doing the shit he does. I've seen small forwards grab more rebounds than him. I've seen small forwards play better defense than him. All right, I've seen a small forward box out more than he boxes out.
Yeah, it's sad, man.
Come on, KP.
Yeah, man. KP doesn't look interested in
the real pandemic P. All right, and people want to say Paul George, pandemic. Get the fuck out of here, pandemic. Porzingis. All right,
Yes.
but transitioning over, Terry Stotts parted ways with the Portland Trailblazers,
Mm-hmm.
and this is leaving a big question mark over people's heads. Talking about the duo of C.J. McCollum and Damian Lillard.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think CJ's gonna get dished?
Nah.
No.
Nah.
All right. Because what I see is I see them trading CJ because they need wing scoring and wing defense. Okay.
Right.
Move Norman Powell to the 2 guard spot. Let him take CJ's spot at the shooting guard and trade CJ for a guy like Jaylen Brown. All right. CJ and JT in Boston. We could talk about that. All right. We can definitely exercise that. But bring in Jaylen Brown. I think he'd be a great fit for this
He'll
team.
be a great wing player next to Damian Lillard though. Like
Yes.
Brown is a fantastic two-way player.
Brown's a fantastic two-way player, and his defense, along with Robert Covington's defense as well, that would be nice. If you can trade Nurkic and get some good shit out of it, go ahead. I'd applaud you because Yusuf Nurkic is one lazy ass basketball player. Okay, um, it's what do you think? What should Portland do?
I think that they should run it back. I don't know what kind of coach they're going to get. Damian Lillard would reportedly, excuse me, he wanted Jason Kidd, but Kidd didn't want to go to Portland. So, I mean, I'll make inquiry for Mark Jackson, Chauncey Billups, Mike D'Antoni.
Hey, but
Yeah.
you bring in D'Antoni, he's gonna work some small ball shit. He's gonna have Rocco at the 5 again.
He's going to change that offense completely to where they're going to be shooting about 35 threes a game.
Yes, and he's gonna get it to the point where everybody's sharing the ball and Dame's not getting the max amount of shots that he's gonna get. All right, so that's the sad part. Okay, I personally don't want D'Antoni. All right, because then if he decides we're going small, boom, you're gonna have Rocco at the 5, and then you're gonna put what Melo at the 4, and then if you end up trading for Jaylen Brown, JB at the 3, or you're just gonna make Nurkic into a stretch, and you're gonna have Nurkic just shoot threes. All right, and you really don't need
But
that.
Jaylen Brown will be. I didn't really think about that like that. Jaylen Brown though, that's a pretty decent trade.
Jaylen Brown, or if they want to make a decent free agency sign, Norman Powell's contract I hear is, I think he has an option, or he could be off the books. But honestly, Portland's gonna have some money this year. You need a two-way player on your roster. Hell, you need a small forward to pair with them. Go out and instead of getting a 6'3" small forward in Norman Powell, go out and target Mikal Bridges. All right, because Mikal Bridges is gonna help you out. All right, he's gonna help out the Blazers tremendously, and I'd like to see that. I'd like to see Mikal in Portland. All right, because that's gonna be nice as hell.
Right, real for real.
That would be real nice, bro. Just
Yeah.
the defense, but whatever they decide to do, they can. But what you want to go to Kemba Walker now?
Yeah. Goodbye, Kemba.
Where do you see him going?
I mean, is he starting point guard still?
With that money? Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Is he starting point guard? That's my question.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he's the Celtics starting point guard. You can start him, but you're not gonna get the same production from him like they did in Charlotte. All right, you won't get any of the same production.
There's a team they said. I think that the Bulls were interested, but
Scratch them off. And we do not want Kemba Walker. We do not need Kemba Walker. I do not want him on my roster. Thank you. I don't need my organization ruined. It's been ruined enough.
Okay. I mean, like, I think the team that's desperate is going to trade for him, though. Maybe like I don't know, maybe like the Magic or something.
Listen, hey, the Magic, I don't see Magic doing that because they're building something with.
I don't know why. It's
Cole
it's
Anthony.
going to be a desperate team though. It's going to be a team like the Knicks or something.
Personally, Sacramento would be one. All right, the Knicks.
No, but they got De'Aaron Fox though.
You can have Kemba on the bench, right? But not for that much money though.
I'm not going no. If
Well,
Kevin's gonna be making that kind of money, he's gonna have to start. So
one team I see who's gonna need to start in point guard.
how about the Lakers?
The Pelicans. All right. If Lonzo leaves and he comes to my Bulls, all right. If Lonzo comes to Chicago, the Pels are gonna need to start in point guard. Unless you want to go full throttle with Kira Lewis Jr. You want to have Kira Lewis Jr. just go ballistic. All right, you start hitting,
but I don't see Kemba coming off the bench though. That's just not happening.
Kemba coming on the bench, it will not happen.
That's not going to happen.
No. But I see Kemba.
I see the Pelicans as a realistic option. That's if Lonzo leaves.
Pelicans, if Lonzo leaves, okay.
If not, the Cavs are an option too because like they want to trade Colin Sexton because they did because the Cavs don't see Colin Sexton as a franchise piece. So because they want to build about
Sexton and Garland. I like what they have there, bro. I don't think they would.
Right, but I mean,
but could you imagine though if they did ship out Sexton to Boston and they got Kemba and if Boston put off that Jaylen Brown and CJ deal, shit, you gonna run Sexton at the 1 and you gonna have Sexton be a point guard?
Is Sexton even a point guard?
I mean, he's a 2, but he can play the point.
Sexton is more like a 2.
Hey, do you want CJ running the 1 then?
I'm fine with that. CJ's more like a 1.
Hey, I don't like that, bro. I just like to see what the Celtics would have mixed up, dude. That shit would be so nice, just seeing what they'd work out. I mean, I guess whatever floats their boat, but the Celtics did announce that they're also searching for a head coach. So honestly, Chauncey would be a nice
give that man a job, man.
Hey, I like that, bro. But personally, I think they should pull off the trade CJ for JB. I just want to see Jaylen Brown and Dame. All right, I'm actually gonna watch Blazers basketball fully if that shit happens. I'm also gonna watch Celtic basketball, bro. Those 2 teams are gonna be fun as shit.
Yeah. Jaylen Brown, Dame playing defense, and yeah. We shall see during the off season. It's gonna be interesting.
Unless they sign D'Antoni and then you run Robert and at the 5.
I have Mark Jackson.
Or you have Yusuf Nurkic fucking bombing them from 3.
Nah.
Hey, the league's weird, bro.
It is weird. Mark Jackson's the guy. Give that man a job.
Hey, Mark Jackson. Mark Jackson
was great in Golden State.
He was, bro.
Yes, he was great for those Golden State teams. Yes. Get the job.
So, you want to end the Dreeless episode here?
Yeah, we should end it right here.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching episode 13 of the Nothing But Net podcast. Obviously, we didn't have Dree here, all right? But stay tuned on our Instagram. I'm pretty sure Dree will be there. Dree will be active. DM him, ask him why he wasn't here. But let's just hope as we close this out, Jeremy doesn't fall out of his chair again. All right, I still have it clipped. Whoever else clips it, tweet it or DM me the clip and we'll save it and we'll give you a shout out on IG. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. Leave a like, that helps. Leave a comment, that helps. Watch the video all the way through, that helps. You guys really disappointed me. We got 3 views on the last episode. Come on, you guys can do way better.
Do a live balance.
Yeah, you guys can do a lot better. We're not asking for a lot. We're just asking for those few simple things. All right, a few clicks. That's all. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'm Alex. I'm out.
I'm Jeremy. We are out. See you at episode 14.
See y'all next week. Hey, you gonna fall out of your chair?
No.
All right, yo.